What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 20k subscribers, now less than 250 subs away, so any help towards that would be fantastic. Doing daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to look forward to, so if you want to stay up to date first and fast with the latest Manchester City transfer news for the summer, then do subscribe. It's free. Social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Twitch link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitch. Partner channel links are also in the description too, including the new channel JSGC Football, talking all things football and all things that aren't Manchester City based over on there. So go and subscribe over there, that would be fantastic. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 400 likes is what I'm aiming for. Lastly, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below of what you made of these transfers. Without further ado, let's crack on with this video. We've got the outs to get through first, and we've got an update first on Ben Knight. Now, he has joined official Crewe Alexandra on loan for the rest of the season. Good loan move that for Ben, so wishing him the best of luck on his loan move at Crewe. I hope he goes and smashes it and has a wonderful time out there on loan for the rest of the season. Now, moving on, we've got an update on Yan Couto. Sky Sports News, they're saying he's unconvinced by Celtic. This is after yesterday I was speaking through all the potential clubs he could join, including interest from Celtic, Braga and Girona. Well, Celtic apparently off the agenda. He's rejected Celtic. Like I said, he's unconvinced by Celtic after he went up to Parkhead last midweek and went and watched a Europa League game at Celtic, and Yan Couto has said he wanted to be playing in Europe, so I thought he might have gone for this move, but apparently unconvinced by that and doesn't want to join Celtic, and so Celtic have started looking at other alternatives instead and moved on from Yan Couto, and a decision is expected to be made pretty soon on Yan Couto's future. Braga, according to Sky Sports, remain keen on potentially signing Yan Couto. Yeah, I just feel like he's going to end up at Girona, isn't he? Not playing in Europe, he's going to end up in the Spanish second division instead, which just doesn't do anything for the progress of Yan Couto. Yan Couto, he'll be wanting to play competitive football, he'll be wanting to challenge, putting a challenge forward to potentially becoming a right back at Manchester City, and I just feel like playing in the Spanish second division with Girona is just not going to help his cause. I think in 12 months time we'll just be speaking about what we're speaking about, and he's had a waste of 12 months, so this loan move needs to be right. Obviously doesn't see Celtic as being the right move. I personally don't see Girona being the right move. Braga, I'm not sure about. There we go. They're my thoughts. Now, moving on to the final story of the out, we've got an update on Morgan Rogers. Now, Alan Nixon has said that AFC Bournemouth, they're interested in signing the Manchester City striker on loan, but apparently they are in a queue for him. We already know that Nottingham Forest, they've been heavily linked with a move for Morgan Rogers, but for a permanent transfer and a loan transfer, Alan Nixon says, though, he's expected to be leaving Manchester City very soon. A decision on his future is expected imminently, and that he's going to be heading out on loan, and his future will be decided very soon. More than likely will be a move to the Championship, but where? That is the question. Now, moving on to the ins, we've got a couple of new names. The first new name comes in the form of Femi Fapetu. He's a 14-year-old player that played for Arsenal. Now, this is according to Rising Ballers on Twitter. He's left Arsenal this summer. He was wanted by both Liverpool and Manchester United, and Manchester City were also keen as well, and he's chosen Manchester City as the club that he wants to go and sign for, and he has signed for Manchester City, so wishing Femi all the very best at the Manchester City Football Academy. Now, moving on to the second new name of this video, comes in the form of a player I've never heard of called Kyle Hudlin. Now, he plays for Solihull Moors. Solihull Moors are a team based in the non-league here in England, if you wasn't aware. He's a striker, he's a professional football player, and he's also classified as the tallest outfield professional football player in England. He plays as a striker as well. Man City like to put crosses into the box, so you can see maybe why Manchester City are keen. But catch this, he's a whopping 6'9" in height. He is a man mountain. Manchester City, though, apparently are keen. We're not the only club keen on him as well. City have recently been scouting him and have been impressed, and other teams have been scouting him and have been impressed as well. Now, I feel like if he was to sign for Manchester City, my original thoughts was, alright, okay, he must be a young upcoming prospect, and he'd go into the academy and we'd develop and see how he forms. But he's 21 years old, so this comes across as a bit of an odd transfer, because yeah, he's not a 16, 17-year-old kid that would be joining us. We're talking 21 years old and entering towards the best days of a footballing career, at the early starts of the career. 21 years old, playing professional football, and so yeah, I don't think it'd be in the eyes of the academy being put inside. He has been linked with several moves to the EFL, which probably would be natural progression to go from the non-league into the EFL and see how he fares from there. I just feel like this is a bit of an odd transfer, but this is the Athletic that are reporting on this. Yeah, crazy. I wasn't expecting a transfer like that. But there we go. Anyway, moving on to our final story, we have of course got an update on Harry Kane. It's Harry Kane week, okay? So of course we have an update on that. So firstly, comes in the form of Jason Burt at the Telegraph. He said that Harry Kane, he is confident that a British record fee a bid will come in for him this week from Manchester City. He's added that Manchester City have wanted the Spurs fixture to be done and dusted before Manchester City look to really firm up their interest and look to accelerate the deal. A deal with Manchester City apparently willing to offer around £120 million, and Manchester City could be willing to make that offer this week. That will be including add-ons on top of that £120 million fee. So it'd probably be rising up from £120 million, you would think. Spurs, of course, valuing Harry Kane at around £160 million. Now, Rob Dawson at ESPN has said something very interesting. He said that Manchester City, they're not as confident as what they once were about signing Harry Kane this summer, and there is a growing realism at the club that a striker may not be signed this summer, and Gabriel Jesus may be used as the only recognised striker in the squad. That's really controversial. That statement right there is a video in itself. What I'm not going to do is dig too much into that. Rob Dawson did add in an earlier article from a few hours before, saying that Manchester City were willing to be patient when it comes to the Harry Kane transfer, and were willing to wait up until transfer deadline day if need be to get the deal done. And so this, I feel like, would be addressed by me once transfer deadline day has come and gone, and we know if we've brought a striker in, if we've brought Harry Kane in or not. Then is the time for me to be making a video. But this is the first time that we've been hearing that Manchester City may well not be signing Harry Kane and are facing the prospect that we may not be signing him. I did put on Twitter just yesterday saying that the fact that we've let Lionel Messi go to PSG unchallenged and Romelu Lukaku go to Chelsea unchallenged simply does not make sense to me if we know that the Harry Kane deal was difficult and it was ever going to be unlikely. And so I'm hoping what's been reported isn't true and Manchester City can pursue with their bid and we can have some progress on Harry Kane. But it's early into the week. It's not one of those that I was expecting to have a decision for at the beginning of this week. I'm expecting things to gather momentum as the week goes on. I suspect we may get a clearer indication about this transfer once we get to the end of this week is what we're expecting. So we'll wait for further developments. Obviously not a great start to the week with the news being reported, but like I said, it all depends. It all depends on what Spurs are willing to accept. Is Harry Kane willing to go to Tottenham, into the office, speak with Daniel Levy and say to Daniel Levy, look, here's a transfer request. You told me I could leave. Man City are going to put in what I deem a very reasonable bid, a lot of money, a British record fee, and you're not going to accept that. Here's my transfer request. I don't want to play for the club anymore and I want to leave. And I feel like that's the only way Harry Kane leaves Spurs. Will he do that or not? that remains to be seen. Now isn't the time for gentleman agreements and being a gentleman. If you want that move, go and get it. There we go. They're my thoughts. So that's been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. Aiming for 400 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, leave your thoughts on what you made of these transfers in the comments below. Also, subscribe to my channel as well if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. I'm hoping this week may be the week that we do hit 20k subscribers. Just over 200 subs away from that goal at the time of me recording this video. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. I'll keep you up to date every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news with my daily Manchester City transfer updates. Also, social media links there in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Twitch link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitch. And like I said before, my partner channels links are also in the description if you want to go and follow me. JSGC Vlogs, doing my travels, JSGC Gaming, having a look at doing some games. Also got Mix Sid's channel in there. He's closing in on 1,000 subscribers, now less than 50 subscribers away. So go and subscribe and helping towards that goal. I've also just formed JSGC Football, where I'll be talking about all things football, covering predictions, all them good stuff, as well as match vlogs and covering anything that isn't related to Manchester City but is football related. Planning on doing so much on that channel, so do go and subscribe. Link is in the description, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Yes, it's a red top, it's Adidas, okay, live with it. Okay, it's all good. I'll see you all again tomorrow. I've been JSGC, bidding you all a farewell. Peace. Ciao for now.